everybody, it's Justin Nightinger here. I'm going to be your DM tonight for DM Saving Throw. That was a little redundant, but we're going to go with it. Before we go any further, I'm going to make sure to introduce all of our PCs in alphabetical order, starting with Casey.
Hey everybody, my name's Casey Boyd. I'm playing Byron Bancroft, your bard that is annoyed that he doesn't have magic.
Hello, I am Emily, and I know that my character's name is up on the screen, but I'm not going to she hasn't been introduced yet.
Hello, my name is Lisa. I'm playing Nyx, the reborn cleric, and I also really want to announce Emily's new character name, but I won't.
Rob.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I just thought there was going to be more.
I thought that was the dramatic pause of like, do you want to say it? Should we announce it? I was like, damn it, Rob.
I'm gonna.
The temptation.
But I will. Nothing's stopping me. I have no morals. Hi guys, I'm Rob. I'm playing Casper, the orc paladin. Always want to say barbarian, but that's not true. And I'm excited to just murder this guy holding this random person's hostage that we have no idea who it is.
Are you telling me that maybe you're gonna multi-class into barbarian next level?
I might.
Oh, fancy. Awesome.
Paladin Rage!
Yeah, that's the last thing I need is Casper with Rage. I'll never, ever win an encounter. We're playing D&D 5e with a few homebrew rules that are added in the mix. If you look across the left-hand side of your screen, if you're watching this on Twitch, you will see some D&D Beyond stuff. Not sure how we get rid of Clem, but maybe she's just gonna be there forever.
Clem is gone. I fixed it.
She's just there. She just exists here.
Yeah, you just have to, if you still see her, refresh and she'll be gone.
Forever. Oh, well done.
Well, Clem is now out of our hearts and our screen.
And a new character's in there, one of which I still won't introduce.
And it's so depressing seeing the vast difference in my hit points compared to everyone else's.
That's what you get. That's what you get for switching characters late game.
Lastly, all the sweet board in the middle, that is Tailspire. And if you don't have it, you should go and get it to play with your group. We aren't sponsored by them, but they are super awesome. Does anybody have any questions before we do the recap? Take your silence as a no. Last time, the gang shows up to the Sunset's Bloom. It's an airship that's headed towards Turbalinsk Island. Along the way, they were shoehorned into a murder mystery. After a few minutes and a couple questions, I realized there wasn't enough time to finish the mystery and just pushed them to the end. If you guys were wondering what happened, he went and... Hold on, my notes. He went and murdered this guy because that's what he does. He's a crazy person. And then he went and hid in the captain's room, which is where you guys are going to go towards the end. He left all of his stuff there. When he was wiping everything off, the paint came off of his skin. And then you guys could have gone up on the deck and talked to somebody, and you would have heard that there was somebody who looked like they were praying, but it wasn't as exaggerated as I made it seem out to be. The last place to look would have been where you guys are now, and he had taken a hostage, and that's where we are now. So, to go over last week, we gave inspiration to Kite Sage. So, Kite Sage, if you're here, yep, you are definitely here in the chat. Please remember that inspiration means you can give advantage or disadvantage to me at any time, or you can give advantage to the players whenever they roll. Keep being awesome in chat. Casey, you're going to be picking someone for inspiration at the end of this stream. Throwing out an extra note there, we're going to be taking next week off. I know everyone's going to be super sad. I am going to be out of town, and we're going to take a week for the holidays. So we will be off next week, and then starting back up on December 28th. Last reminder, before we kick things off, please join our Discord. Everything from Discord to Twitter and YouTube, that's all below the video here on Twitch. And if you're listening to this in the future on our podcast, please rate and review us. That's all my rambling for now. Anybody have anything else before we go into this craziness?
Nope.
Just some aggressive typing from someone there.
Some very aggressive
Sorry.
keyboard clacks from somebody.
Yeah, that was really.
That's weird. My noise suppression is on. Well, I'll get rid of the mystery. I was gonna tell Kite Sage he can be the first person to fuck over a party member with their inspiration. So I'm looking forward to that.
Plan.
Frankly, he should do it. I approve of it as long as it's not me. But.
And I will be apologizing in advance in case I go running because my dog has decided that she is annoyed that I'm playing D&D and ignoring her and is trying to eat every inappropriate thing that she can find in this room right now. This is,
Okay.
and now she.
Oh.
Inappropriate by your standards?
Or dog
Or
standards.
the dog's?
By veterinarian standards.
Big vet.
Okay.
Just doesn't want to have fun.
So, Casper, Nyx, and Byron, you burst into the dining hall on the ship, and you see a Dragonborn who is holding a character hostage. And as you see that, we need to roll for some initiative.
Is it obvious that this is the person that that did the murder?
So, last time
That did
Last
the
time-
murder.
Yeah.
Last time I explained to this guy, he you can see that he is a green dragonborn, but there are streaks of white where the paint that he has on his skin has been washed off, and underneath that you see the markings of a real. How do you pronounce your name? A real. Frost
You
Maiden,
made the
like-
character
Like
up.
Ariel, I think. No, it's a real
Oh, yeah,
character.
yeah.
Oh.
It was like
Oh, God.
Ariel. It was very
think
Little
it-
Mermaid-esque.
Listen, I played a couple sessions of Icewind, okay?
Yeah,
Listen.
it's the Frost Maiden. That's who he's sacrificing to. And he has this this female creature. He has her in a headlock, and he has another one of those big fancy knives with the snowflake on the end of the hilt. So yes, you would immediately think that this is the bad guy.
Can we get a vibe check on this guy? Like, how's his stance? Is he like,
You know, do we need to? Do I need to
Um,
roll on this?
what?
I'm gonna go ahead and say vibe check is bad. I'm
Well,
gonna say the vibes
but,
are off.
Is he like a super assassin, or is he like just some guy that's a fucking asshole?
Or maybe he's
Give
just a nerd covered in paint.
give me some perception.
Could it be insight?
Nope.
Perception.
Perception.
Paladin
It's like
perception.
18.
It's like insight, except for
9.
different. So you can see that this guy, he has his feet set a little bit off in your opinion. Like maybe his feet would be, if he just moved them like 3 inches to the left, he'd actually be sound. He's not very shored up right now.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes. Is he actively about to slice this woman's neck? Like,
You come rushing in, and yes, he has his knife up to her neck, and he says, "Take one step closer, and I'm gonna kill her."
Oh,
do it.
blah, blah, blah.
I could kill her character right now, guys. I could just move forward a little bit. Okay. Well, it won't be my turn for a while, so have fun, guys.
Inspiration wise, or not inspiration, initiative wise, Nyx had a 7, Byron 13, Casper -1.
Fuck, dude.
No, was it
Like, come on, it
negative
can't
one?
be that.
No,
It's
it-
just
it's
one.
just-
I
it's
thought
just
it was
one.
Yikes.
Okay. Jesus. Hey, there is a difference.
I like -1 so much better.
There, I could get. No, I can't. No, I can only get a 0.
And there's another person whom hasn't been introduced that rolled an 11.
An 11.
Mysterious 11. Okay.
Ooh.
Surprisingly,
All right.
not that great.
Did we ever get Dragonborn's name? We're just gonna keep
Did you
calling
ever
him.
get-
No, he's just a
Dragonborn.
nerd.
I don't think we got his name.
So Dragonborn does have a name. I just have to find it here for you real quick.
I mean, if we don't have his name, it's okay.
Much more fun to make one up,
God.
honestly.
I mean, it won't matter in about 30 seconds, so.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It was like,
Bad.
it was more of like I wanted to be able to call him something that wasn't just the Dragonborn guy.
So
But
his government name is Jasper Happy,
Jasper Happy.
but he goes by
Adorable.
Zerlong, Xerlong.
Oh my gosh, he's one of those nerds that named himself.
All right, cool. This guy sucks. Let's kill him.
All right.
Don't die, new mysterious character. We're here to
Hold
save
on.
you.
New mysterious character, you're up first.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Unless I missed something, because I think that's what you said.
Byron rolled a 13. If
Oh, Byron, you're up first.
okay, I, getting no sense of magic still in existence around me, will
Correct.
pull a flask of oil out from my belt, pick up the candelabra on my way towards the guy, and
Okay.
I am going to just kind of like open the, like as I'm walking towards him, I flip the cap open of the oil, and I'm just going to try to squeeze the oil above. So the character that he's got is much shorter than him, correct?
I guess I'd need a description.
Dragonborn are pretty tall.
But yes, I'm gonna say
Forward.
yes.
I'm going to spray this into his face over the top of the candelabra. Just grab the oil canister that's, I'm assuming, is kind of like a flask, like one of the, like the leather bag type flasks.
So it's like hairspray and a layer.
Essentially, yeah. I'm just gonna
All right.
try.
All right, so I'm gonna give him a dexterity save.
And he's
while
wearing
while
paint.
he's grappling a character, right?
I'll give him a disadvantage. Hold on.
Is it oil-based paint? Is it slippery?
Yeah, if it's
Is it
it's
flammable?
paint.
Is it flammable? That's
Water-based paint.
Oh my god.
Wow.
What a fucking loser.
Actually, that makes sense for why it's wiping off of him so easily, to be honest.
So, what is your I'm just gonna go into your magic save. I rolled 13.
That'd fail. It's 15.
All right. So, give me a 1d6 for fire damage, and then we'll say he has to use an action to put it out.
3 for fire damage.
3 for fire damage. Okay. Alright.
Yeah, and then if does my charismatic word still land purchase, or is that a magical effect?
What is your charismatic word save?
It's
is?
bard, so I didn't know if
No,
bard.
you're just jamming out. Like you
Okay.
you can sing people inspiration. Go ahead, man.
Cool. I'll just look at him and I'll just say, "Get fucked, nerd," and
So
How do
you come into the room. You assess what's going on. You grab oil and shoot it onto his face. And he's like, "Oh!" And it is now.
but my
The new
words would encourage the chat of our party.
Yeah, and you just hear you just hear him go, "Oh," as you call him a nerd.
Okay,
All right,
that's
and
it.
new person.
I am going to make. Let me look. An unarmed strike. What position is he holding me in, really?
Well, he just got caught on fire. So, but he had you almost in like a noogie headlock. Like he's got his arm over your head, like, and kind of pulling you down. But instead of having his hand on your head to give you noogies, he's got a knife like pointed at your neck.
Oh, lovely. So I'm not like I'm grappled. I am grappled,
Yeah,
basically.
you're grappled, but all that means is you can't like sprint.
That's okay. Do I have an arm free to pull my quarterstaff from my back, perchance?
Yes, you do.
Great. I'm going to pull it, and I'm going to dictate that I'm using 2 hands to get a couple extra points of damage, and I'm going to start by hitting him with my quarterstaff.
Okay.
Oh, that's a 12 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, thank God he's a weak old nerd.
Fucking nerds.
Oh, it did.
As we sit here across the country from each other.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm enjoying that it's a bunch of nerds really getting into it. Yeah. It did not show up in chat because for some reason D&D Beyond isn't doing the versatile stuff, but it's 7 points of damage. And then I'm gonna spend a key point to do flurry of blows and do 2 more unarmed strikes as my bonus action.
Okay.
So one is a 16 to hit.
That hits.
And the other is a 13, so those both hit.
Yes.
So the original 7 plus 8 plus 7.
7 plus 8.
22 damage.
Please explain to me how you kill this Dragonborn.
What a weak little baby! Why are you laughing? It's true. So I suppose. Oh.
Yeah. The
Laughing
map,
partially because I lost
Oh.
connection.
Yes.
Oh.
Map just went away.
Whoops.
Anyway.
There we go.
I suppose in this instance, I'm so bad at describe. Can I ask you to describe it? I'm really bad at describing battle, to be honest.
Sure.
If I ever have a good idea, I'll tell you. But in this case, I absolutely do not.
So this Dragonborn has you in a headlock, and you get your quarterstaff out. And when you do, you sweep his feet out from under him. And as he does that, he falls onto his back, and you just take this quarterstaff up, and you're just slamming it into his throat. And you see his arms shake once or twice, and his tongue comically shoots out of his mouth and falls over, which is notorious for he is now dead.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate you doing that for me.
I'm going to immediately put the fire out with the rug.
Casper still has his hand on his sword, ready to draw it. He's like, "Wait, what? Oh."
Nyx kind of drops out of battle pose and just does. I gotta be honest. I thought that was going to be a lot more difficult.
Well, you know, I did a lot of damage to him whenever I lit him on fire.
I saw.
You did, but I think we have a lot of that to thank for our new friend here. Hello, lovely to meet you. What do we say?
Really punch that nerd in the face.
So
Explain. I need a description.
When you say that, who do we see responding?
Okay, so my character Maeve is a human monk. Her hair is red, but it like fades to like this like yellow at the ends, and half of it is supposed to be like shaved, is like braided back from her face. And the other half just like falls over and stuff. So like an undercut, but with braids instead of being shaven and everything.
Yeah.
She's wearing basically what looks more like actually like thief's leathers kind of and stuff, but is a lot more like fitted and less bulky for movement. And she has a quarterstaff and a spear both strapped crosswise across her back. She is on the slightly shorter side, like lower 5 feet range. And is there any other description that anyone would like me to add to that?
How's she feeling after murdering this person?
Oh, she really does not give 2 shits. And I will also preface that I tried really hard to watch a bunch of YouTube videos within the span of 20 minutes to knock down an Irish accent. And I cannot make it stick. So just because I need something so that I like know who I'm being a southern accent and just pretending that it doesn't matter that she stop laughing at me, Lisa.
I'm laughing at Dramatic Scholar's comment that Mavis no badges.
That's exactly. I was getting ready to
Listen.
say that you guys can see immediately she has no badges. So
If you
Oh my god, you can't be in our party? That's the thing.
Listen, y'all are gonna be so jealous that you don't have Maeve's inherent familial badge. That is just a part of being a part of her family. So it's fine.
Well, how do
She
I
don't-
get
she
in
doesn't
this
need
family?
no badge. Listen.
It's immediately. How do I get in your family? Who do I have to marry to get this?
I want a badge. What, there's a new badge that I don't have?
Did
In
I?
on that shit.
She has single brothers. That's all I'm saying.
Excellent.
Well, are you
Lovely to meet you.
are you okay?
Oh yeah, that was no trouble. That
You didn't-
was nothing.
Okay. Well, hey, he murdered like at least one other person. So
Truthfully, I think we've solved the case.
yes,
I
good job,
think we
guys.
did it.
We did it. I wish
Good
this would
job.
happen.
Good job, team, and Maeve.
Byron finishes patting him out, and while he's like putting out the fire, he just kind of is reaching into his pockets, patting him down,
Ooh,
reaching into
find
the
anything good on this guy?
being
So
very
it
stealthy.
begins.
Yeah.
you
I
find,
listen.
you find a regular dagger again. The second regular dagger with the Frost Maiden symbol. You find 56 gold and a book on our Lord and Savior, the Frost Maiden.
Okay. Byron
Looks
would
like some cult shit.
Byron will read that. He'll thumb through it and he'll pass out the gold to his party members.
There's a lot of diagrams on how to kill people in this, like how to correctly sacrifice beings to her. There is also a lot of descriptions on how to correctly pray to her, and the quota of sacrifices that are needed to gain her good graces.
How many is that?
3 a month.
Does he have like a
bad.
tick counter of like hashes that he's been marking off as he's been committing these?
So on his forearm, you see that there is a cut on like the bottom of his forearm. It doesn't look like he was trying to hurt himself. It's just like there is one like very shaky cut there, and that's it.
Can find a better way to keep track of a number. He has to record it on his body. Damn, the Frost Maiden's fucking hardcore. Why is the Frost Maiden so dedicated to pain?
This guy wasn't though.
Jesus
This is like
Christ.
this guy's he's an
I know,
amateur.
He picked the wrong goddess to worship. Oh no.
Remind me, when we agreed to help Emerald regarding tracking down this particular murderer, was there any kind of reward
Nope.
in it?
Mm-mm.
No.
Oh, Nick looks notably dejected.
We can do it after the fact, I'm sure, especially since we did it before the next murder.
You see,
Mm.
Emerald is standing there, and he just has a whole bunch of drink tickets in his hand.
No.
This is
Those better not be for us.
Yes, this is allowing you
No,
to.
we get
go
like-
back
Oh
to
yes,
the farm.
please.
We get 5 a
gimme.
day.
8. There's 8
8.
a day.
8 for every
Jesus
hour.
Christ.
You had
Since-
too many last week or yesterday. Sorry.
Since we freed up a position from the boat and he freed up a position on the boat, I feel like you should refund 2 of our tickets as passengers to us as a reward. So 400
you-
gold.
Are you applying for the job? If you worked for me, you wouldn't have to you wouldn't have to pay. You'd be an employee. I'd pay you.
Byron kind of indicates towards the dead body on the floor and says, "We did just work for you. We just solved your problem."
Yes, but we never
Nice.
agreed. We never had an accord.
If we didn't
Excuse
do
me,
it,
who solved his problems?
I mean, 400 gold. We take
It
your
was a
boat.
joint effort, if memory serves correct. Yeah, really bold of this man to not offer us any money in exchange for us just blatantly not trying to steal his boat out from under him.
It's almost like I should get to roll for persuasion or something.
You hear the gods say, no.
I mean, I've never gotten to use that statistic, so because I've never gotten
but-
to persuade anyone, but
All right, God damn it. I hate you all so much. Go ahead, roll for persuasion.
Yeah.
I would like to claim pure innocence in this current scenario.
20.
I would like
Murdered a
to
person.
claim cash.
me.
I would like cash, please. No! Kite Sage, I use my inspiration to hurt the player! I'm gonna revoke your moderator
Thank you.
status.
That's fantastic.
Okay, I will roll at disadvantage.
No, you're not allowed to hurt the players. You're only allowed to help me.
That's right. The
Mhm.
rule is
much as I would
advantage or
love it,
disadvantage on the
I
DM.
really appreciate it. You get your inspiration back.
He
And
said
unfortunately,
give disadvantage.
Unfortunately, Byron, he looks at you and he goes, "You know what? This is it makes sense. Here's two passengers worth of gold back." And he gives you 500 gold because it wasn't 200 gold each, it was 250.
Okay, so we've got 308 to pass out. No, 500 and how much do we give? 556. Then with the bodies, gold, and that.
let's just split it up into with our new party number 2. What is it? 558?
Wait,
It's 139 a piece, I believe.
Okay.
why would we give
think-
this new person gold?
I think you said
She
556.
did just kill.
Excuse me?
Byron, maybe don't be too hasty. She
Okay,
did help us with
fine.
the-
I guess
You see-
she did punch really hard.
Mhm.
You see,
Maeve
Har-
visibly rolls her eyes at Byron. That's really hard, Matt.
you guys see Harrington, the Haragon, is standing there now, looking very nervous and poor. He's looking expectantly at Casper.
What?
He's
What?
like,
You helped him
what?
last
yeah,
time.
Are you wanting to play cards again? We can take more money from you if
Are
you have
you
it.
okay?
No. I just you seem that you've come to with so much.
Harrington, are you feeling a urge to eat flesh right now?
No. I just
Do-
you have so much money, and I was just I thought that maybe you could help a fellow Eldoth person
What
out,
God?
and he rolls persuasion.
Let me.
Oh,
I rolled a 3.
kind of leaning heavy on that one.
Regardless of what you roll, let me.
It's so tempting to make Rob roll anyway and be like, oh, a 1.
What would I roll?
No, I just
so
wanted to
if
throw it back.
recite Eldath's prayer for me, and I'll give you some money.
Okay.
Homework.
It is, dearest Eldath, I love your waterfalls, and I love it when you are super awesome to me and my family.
Yep.
And if you could just maybe not make me into a rabbit mad. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to pray. I'm supposed to say the thing.
No, that is you're almost there. Keep going.
Amen.
Okay, great job. You remembered all of it. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, nailed it.
Here.
That was perfect.
Yeah, I'll give him fucking okay, but I'll give him 25 gold.
oh God, oh
Don't-
God.
Just this isn't a stipulation for getting the gold. Just so you know, I would recommend not gambling this away immediately.
Oh,
I'm not going to tell you to live your life.
I'd bet 25 gold I won't do that.
I'll take that bet.
No, I changed my mind.
I pull out the cheating card deck that I took from Fancy Cape.
Go with Eldath and be good.
And also
And don't eat
you-
people.
I
You know-
hope not.
Friend, you might actually get more use out of these than I will. I'm gonna give him the cheating card deck. And
Oh. Yeah, a
this
thing
is,
pops up over top of his head, and Harrington he wrings his hands together, and it says, "Harrington will remember that."
excellent.
He's, So he's sitting there, and he's like, the guy is a hot mess. Like, you're looking at him, and he has his clothes on, but like his shirt is like half tucked in, and he's only wearing one of his shoes. This guy is just, he's a fucking mess. Like, you can tell why he's getting swindled as much as he is.
I mean, he's going to an island where his race is known to eat people and become rabid. So I understand.
Yeah.
I get it. I don't hold anything against him. But also, he's kind of a whiny bitch.
He's
that's
wearing
okay.
he's wearing shoes as a Harrigan.
Yep.
I think I figured out
Fancy
your
shoes.
problem.
Fancy shoes.
I really hope we don't have to kill him later. Maybe we just make sure we put some good distance between us and the rest of the ship members when we land.
I might be able to heal.
Speaking of
problem
which,
going on.
Captain, how long do we have?
We do have very intentional reasons of going to the island. Casper, I appreciate that you
Yeah.
want to try to help these people, but
Oh no.
I don't know that stopping our mission for the sole purpose of healing a unknown Harrigan cannibalism curse is the best way to use our time.
Nix. I appreciate your typical condescension, but that is
Thank
not
you.
why. That's not what I was implying. If he came running at us to eat us, I'm saying I would at least try to heal him before I bash his brains in.
May
He looks at you and goes,
interrupt.
"Thank you."
You're welcome. As is Eldath's way.
Who are you people? Mission? You're not just on here for some fun?
No,
I mean,
no, not at all. Oh, or maybe yes?
I mean, I am.
Are you? It's pretty expensive tickets to go to a mining town.
It's a fucking airship. I've never been on one of these before. Are you kidding me?
Well, that's
It's
Neither have I.
I mean,
it's a
I also
Well,
haven't
I'm
actually
away
been
from
on an
home.
airship before.
Life is all about living and trying new things, and airship is on my list.
should it be off your list now? I mean, you're on one.
We haven't finished the trip yet, hun.
We could
Captain,
still
how
play.
long do we have until we land?
He looks at you and says, "Well, last night was one sleep, and it's usually 3 days to 4 days, so 2 more days."
Okay.
Okay, bye.
But back to who the heck are you people?
Oh, right. Nix, I'm a reborn cleric, and this here is Byron and Casper, and we're traveling with glorious purpose in order to find a certain something on the island. We have plans, very important plans, for when we land, and I know you're excited about your airship travel, but do you have plans when you land as well, or are you simply going to get back on the airship so you can sail back home?
No plans. I don't often have any. I am in the best time of my life where my family sent me off and I get to do whatever I want, try whatever things I want. I'm on fucking Rum Springer.
Wow. Must be nice.
I'd like to whisper to my companions. She sounds like a loose cannon.
I was gonna say, she really sounds liability me. I don't know.
Byron looks at Nick
Do
and
I-
says, "So wait, so you introduce me and it's not mansplaining, but I introduce you and it is? I'm so confused."
Byron, there's no woman equivalent of mansplaining. That doesn't
When
exist.
she introduced you, it's a woman-splaining.
By the grace of God.
When I
Amen.
introduce you, I'm just a
Listen.
bitch. That's the difference.
I only got one accent I can do reliably, Rob,
It's
and
good.
this is
I like
it.
It's solid.
It's good.
Whatever.
So, I don't know if you guys want to do anything else right now, but if you don't, we're gonna. You see the ocean move along below you. Oh,
I
yep.
do
Wait,
want to
what's up? What do you
say,
wanna do?
so we don't forget, and you can't bite us in the ass with it. I'm going to tell the captain, just so you know, we barred the Griffin Avery completely.
Owl? Okay.
Owlery, yeah.
Can Maeve introduce herself since that hasn't happened
Oh.
before we move on? No one cares. It's fine. I can just leave and go drink myself to sleep. It's fine.
Your personality introduces you very well.
Mm-hmm.
I gave names and rank. What more do you want?
Yeah, you haven't introduced
Are we getting?
yourself.
Yeah, are we getting into
That's the thing,
sorrowful
but no one
backstories?
knows who she is.
I asked you what you're doing when you hit land. It's like a.
Sure, I got no plans. You need company. I'm game. I love a good mission. Name's
Oh,
Maeve Donnelly.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh, you guys are working together now? Make sure you give her a cut of that gold I just gave you.
Yes, of course you're welcome. Of course you're welcome to accompany us. If you've no plans, we would love an extra set of hands.
Thank you so much. And then she leans in and whispers to Nyx and goes, do these two normally smell this bad?
No.
There is a stench coming off
No.
of them.
No, listen, I know. Listen, it's awful, but once
What is
the
up with
magic
that?
skill goes back up. No, I know. Listen. There's only so much that I can control in this party. And Byron's rank feat is not one of those things.
What is up
It'll
with
get
that
better.
dude's hat? Not a cop? Does anyone actually fall for that?
Would you believe me? What if I said he's not actually a cop?
I don't know.
Well,
Pretty beefy looking.
as far as I know, he's not a cop, but he does have a badge. We'll have to get you a badge. I'm gonna link arms with Maeve and start to wander. Let me show you to our quarter.
Byron kind of looks over at Casper and says, you know, she's talking about us being the one that smells, and yet she's wrapped arms and basically with a decomposing body that's walking and talking.
That's true. Although, I don't know if she has a smell. Do I smell bad?
I can't tell.
Did I hear that? Did I hear that? I need to know if I heard
Byron
that.
knows the
You
proper way to whisper.
motherfucker.
Byron knows how to whisper.
I don't have flesh, sir. How, in what world am I decomposing?
You don't
I
have flesh?
anything
Not-
to decompose.
Not decomposing, sorry, decomposed body.
Oh.
You are a decomposed body.
Don't try to save this, Casper.
That wasn't me trying to say that. I think that might be worse. Anyway, Captain, before you go away forever and we never see you again, please open up the Owlery in case the ship starts to go down and we go down there and they're like, oh no, we can't get it open, and then everybody dies because of
Okay.
us.
So you go ahead and you do that. Anything else you guys want to do?
We should continue to... Maeve, I need you to know this is really dangerous. How much do we want to tell her?
Sorry, what's dangerous?
I think you keep it real 10,000 foot view. Like,
Oh,
we're going to go look for something. It's going to be fun.
Listen, she walks up to Casper and like looks up at him so much harder and pats him on the cheek. It takes a lot to scare me. Oh god, I didn't leave my family tree pulled up.
Oh no.
A certain number of older brothers
There it is.
that I can't remember off the top of my head. I've got
Cracks.
5 brothers. It takes a lot to scare me. I'll be just fine.
Casper just does not know how to respond to that. He's just speechless. You've left Casper speechless. He doesn't know what to say.
Nyx is just
Okay.
over Maeve's shoulder, just mouthing, I'm sorry.
Are you really though? No.
Let's get some rest. Maybe.
Okay.
A grand idea.
So you say that to the captain, and the captain waves his hand in front of your face, and the journey seems to melt away before you. The ocean is your companion as you fly towards Turbalinsk Island. The scene doesn't really change except for the clouds that are in front of you. As you guys start to get closer, you can see a rather large island off to the distance. The entire bottom of the island appears to be almost covered in mist. There is a mountain range that seems to split almost like a V going away from you, and in the center of where that V's at, um, you can see smoke coming up, and a lot of like reds and yellows, almost as if something's on fire in the center of the island.
Like volcano or
Yeah, like volcano. Yep, that's the feeling you're getting on there. Is there's some sort of active volcano in the center of the island.
Okay.
So, as you guys get closer, though, the ship starts to descend, and as you get closer, you can see that there's actually fighting going on. Let me see if I can bring you here.
Oh, thank God you're moving
port?
our maps. I thought Tailspire crashed again.
Oh, I had to close mine and reopen it just because it was being weird.
Same.
Casper, Byron,
XL? Oh, what?
Brave.
On a wing and a prayer.
I am loving
Hey.
the sepia toned vibe we've got going on here.
Very
Okay.
autumnal feeling.
Are we south of the border here?
All right. Let me
We're on the wing.
reveal some things.
Good.
Reveal.
I don't like the looks of that.
Oh my god!
I
Okay.
fucking love dragons.
Why is
tell you
there a
what, my
dragon
daddy
over
had a
the
dragon
ship?
farm.
Look
Why
at
is
that
there a dragon over the
beauty.
ship, Joseph? I thought we were gonna deal with Skyrits. What is this?
It's a misdirect. That's business. So, you guys are bringing the ship down. You can see a town before you. You're seeing like mounds, like their houses that are built into little hills, as well as pretty shoddily built buildings next to it. And there are people just running everywhere. Before you are the docks that look like they can do regular boats as well as airships. But more importantly, there are a whole bunch of flying creatures that you see. Actually, you know what? Give me some perception checks, and give me some nature checks.
Everybody do both?
Nature.
Yeah, sure, why not?
23 nature, 11 perception.
Dude, my rolls are so shit tonight.
Okay, I'll say
What
that's
the
a no
fuck?
for you.
That's a no.
11 nature, 14 perception.
10
Okay.
is my highest, if that gets me anywhere.
22 nature, baby. And
What'd you
14
get on
perception.
Baby.
14.
Okay, so you guys can tell that these are wyverns, and they are being ridden by haragons. And these haragons look straight up savage. There is like, you can see there's like foam coming out of their mouth. They're dressed almost like barbarians, even they don't really have the build of barbarians. Like they're wearing like pants and no shirt, or they're wearing pants and a shirt but the shirt's like ripped open. These creatures are going crazy, and they're swooping down and just picking people up and then just dropping them. But that is what's going on right now.
Did we get a short rest before we ended up out on this
You guys
wing?
got a
right?
full rest. This was actually
Okay.
2 days worth of rest that you guys got.
Did
Not
we
that changed
canonically
anything.
bond over the 2 days that we were all stuck on a ship together?
You did.
Yes.
Yep.
Absolutely.
How well does Maeve handle liquor?
She drank all of my drink tickets.
I handle liquor just fine, thank you.
What's the chance that Byron apologized for that decomposing comment? Are
You-
we
you
still
didn't-
fighting when
you
we
didn't-
land? That's all I need to know.
You didn't hear me. I was too stealthy.
So,
Bullshit.
to see whether how well she actually drinks, let's before we get into combat, let's get a Constitution roll or Constitution
Really?
This
save.
is the important stuff.
Constitution
She
saves.
comes
This is the only roll
stumbling
that
out onto the
actually
wing.
matters.
Turns out her subclass is drunk brawler.
What'd you get?
I haven't rolled yet. I was
Oh, okay. You're praying to whatever god you pray to.
Eldath.
gonna be a fucking 9.
Oh, so she thinks that she holds her alcohol very well.
Listen,
but
can it be built into my backstory?
the last 2 nights she's spent drunkenly singing
Justin.
sea shanties.
Justin, my family is fucking Irish.
Stars at night.
Justin!
Ireland isn't a place in Pernalta.
Who cares?
It's fantasy Ireland.
Yeah, she just makes up some island. They're like, no, I'm from Ireland. It's like, no, there's not an island here. What are you?
No, she's got a real heavy lisp. She's saying island. She's from an island.
Fuck off, all y'all.
Lists work that way?
Maybe listen,
adds in
maybe
ours.
she's really good
Yeah.
about maybe she's really good at holding her liquor, but she's not good at being on ships. Maybe the Constitution is less of like, hey, if you'd been on solid
Thank
land, you would have been
you.
just fine.
You're so
welcome.
fucking nice.
She
Lisa.
stumbles and falls off
Thank
the wing
you.
of the boat.
Thank you.
Unlike
And then
the rest
sometimes
of
you
you,
say
Lisa
rude shit
loves
to me,
me.
like I'm decomposing. You fucking cunts. I
Oh
am
my-
not standing for this 1 second. How dare you?
You have been banned due to Twitch terms and
I
service.
know, right?
We said hard R-rated campaign. That means I get to
That's
say
true.
the C word every 25 episodes.
You just used it for another half of the campaign, Lisa.
I get one
You don't
every
get another
25
one.
episodes.
All right. Well,
Call me
now that
TPC
now that I'm blushing,
In the actual campaign, Justin. So are these people fighting back on the ground, or they're just running around screaming and dying?
they are trying to. There are some guards down there, but they're not standing up very well against creatures that are swooping in down on them. On the ship, the guards that were on the ship, they are now starting to man the ballistas, trying to shoot them out of the air.
So should we help with this, guys?
Do we have magic?
Oh, good question. If not, fuck no.
well,
Oh, you know.
yeah.
So on
By-
the ship, you do not.
Byron has an
Okay.
idea.
That's dangerous.
Get off the ship.
Nope. Well, yes.
No?
Yes, but in a different way than one would expect.
Okay.
Are we riding
I'm with
these
ya.
wyverns?
Byron wants to shoot a rope into one of the wyverns and try to like tie it to one of the ballistas on the
I
deck
love it.
front and just
I love it. You are 200 feet in the air. But
I mean-
you're starting to descend. So I 100%
Oh,
love
can,
it.
can I
right.
Byron's got a pretty
Fuck
high
that.
intellect. Can I do like a check and to see if I can arc and properly aim with something?
Oh yeah, no, we're 100% going to allow you to do that.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know that you're up high.
Yeah, that's totally
I-
good.
Oh, I want to try something so bad.
Casper is not
question.
going anywhere near the edge of the ship. Oh, my
I want to
God.
try something so
Not gonna
bad.
happen.
Can I ask who are they picking up and dropping? Are those are
people
they
who
do they
live
just like
in the village. If you
Okay,
remember,
okay.
12 people died last week.
Oh, I thought that was from the
yes.
cannibals.
Yeah, I thought that was just cannibalism. I didn't realize that was they're just
Dragon attacks.
dragon attack.
We learned something new.
I will also like
Very
to say,
convenient.
is it cannibalism if you're not eating your own kind?
Byron ties a rope around the ballista bolt.
Harrington
Or
looks
is
at
it
me
just
like, I'd like to
murder?
not figure out. I'd like to not find out.
Yeah.
Everybody, if you're not a combatant, get below deck. What are you doing?
All right.
Jesus.
So first thing we need is some initiatives. Byron,
Okay.
you're gonna get to go first, but let's just get some initiatives here.
All right,
11.
above a 1, baby.
Wait, can we not
Let's get
reposition
it.
ourselves before initiative?
You certainly can.
Okay, can I move myself then?
Did I not give you permission to move yourself?
No.
Okay. So we get some.
I can tell you where to move me if that helps.
Nope. Player permissions. It has you being there.
Let me see. Oh, there we go.
Okay. Let me get who. Byron, what'd you get?
16.
16. Nix.
11.
11. Casper.
5, baby.
Oh. Maeve.
We're moving up.
7.
7. Auto roll initiative.
Killing it.
Oof. All right. Boom. That's a lot of people on this thing. All right. So
Oh shit, oh shit. Will I accidentally kill my character in this first session?
you guys see all of these creatures swooping down. The rabbits are like, "Ah!" And Byron, there is a wyvern just above the ship. It's swooped down. It picks up a person and just drops some in the ocean. And as it does, it pulls up beside the ship. It looks like it's getting ready to go back down onto for another attack.
Byron, having already tied it to the ballista bolt, swings it around his the other end of the rope around his waist and cinches it tight with a knot and says, "All right, let's have some fun." Reels the ballista bolt and fires into the wyvern.
Kite Sage, this is where you might want to get the inspiration ready. Go ahead and roll me.
No! Oh my god! I love this so much, Casey. This is so silly.
All right, what am I doing?
Wow.
You're rolling an attack roll,
Just any attack roll?
but you're like a dexterity based. Like if you're shooting a bow, if you have a bow and arrow, shoot that.
I've got the high boss
X
revolver.
plus proficiency.
I'll just so an 11.
Oh no.
It's fine.
It goes. You hear boom as it shoots into the air, and as it does, it's like, and it moves its wing, and the bolt goes right past him.
Okay.
We've got a call for inspiration.
Oh, Kite Sage, you fucking
He's so mad about it.
fucking pussy.
He's,
Yeah.
I guess.
Oh my
Ugh.
god. Stick to your convictions, man.
All right.
So the
Gotta ban myself. Baby, come back.
God. A true fan till the end. It's disgusting.
the bolt shoots back, almost rewinding like bullet time, and as it reshoots out, it catches this wyvern right in the hindquarters, and that scream is now a scream of pain as you are attached to the wyvern.
Yeah. I'm hoping the force of which it kind of like pulls me into the air so I can start like
Yep. Sure. You hit the wyvern, and as it does, it tilts and starts to fly away, and the momentum plus it starting to fly away pulls you into the air. As soon as you leave the deck, you
Yep.
have magic again.
sweet.
Does he leave the deck on this turn?
If he wants to use his movement,
I would.
Because
say,
Can I use my
I-
movement to pull the rope to like I want to reel myself towards the dragon or the
Can
drake?
I have something to
wyvern.
help you out, Casey, if you're willing to wait until
Sure.
my turn. Okay.
I mean, I'm in the air, so I'm not like I could do
Oh.
anything. I was just gonna
Well, no,
start
we can
like.
If I'm allowed to touch Casey before he leaves, I don't know. If not, that's fine. That's okay.
give me a just random d20 roll. 11 to 20. You just gave him a swat in the butt right as he goes to throw that around his waist before he shoots it into the air.
An 18.
Okay. Yep. You scooch his booty and do what you were gonna do.
Okay. Okay. Before you leave, Casper says to Casey,
Byron.
Strength or dexterity? Sorry, Byron. Strength or dexterity?
Dexterity.
I cast enhance ability on Byron, and use Cat's Grace, so you have advantage on dexterity saving throws.
Sweet.
Okay. What else does everybody want to do? Because you get a free action before we go into true combat.
Pull the rope to reel me in.
Over the last 2 days that we've been on the ship, what is the situation with the owls that we previously locked up?
They are down there. If you would want to get them, you certainly can get them.
Excellent.
Just so we're aware, once they start flying on the owls, Byron's gonna go, fuck the owls.
The owls. The owls. Okay, other question. Sorry, don't mean to interrupt you, Emily. What's the range of the do we have an indication of how far out the magic dampening is?
It's like 2 feet. It's literally just
cool.
around the boat.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna make my way down to where the owls are at. I'll catch y'all later.
Okay. So you don't have to move your guy. I'll take care of it. You
No, I'm disappearing. You can't see me. I'm below deck. That's a direct opposite of below deck. I'm trying to hide.
Here, hold on. Let me grab your character real quick.
Byron's in the air.
Yeah! Into the water.
Listen, if I couldn't get an owl, that was going to be my backup, all right?
Okay. So, you head down. The owls, there are people in there putting harnesses onto the owls. You're able to just throw your leg up into one. And as I said, it's nothing like riding a horse. So good luck.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is the thing that's going to get me killed.
So we get to do like a thing.
Yep,
like a not attacking thing.
Get a free turn.
Okay, don't get mad.
I'm already furious.
No, not you. Everyone else is gonna get mad. You will be very gleeful about this.
Oh, you slit your throat?
No. Wow.
The vibes tonight are all over the place.
Since this wyvern has been essentially made useless because it's injured to me, she is going to taunt this other one over nearby. The old if you're facing the same way the figurehead on the ship is facing, the one on the left.
So I'm gonna put my light. This one right here. Whoops, right here. This one.
Where I see 2 lights. I don't see that one wherever you guys are putting a light.
How about this one over here?
I only see 2.
Nope.
Way
I don't see
over
that
right.
one either. You are not on wyverns.
The one I just moved?
I only see 2 other wyverns. Neither of them have moved.
You might
This
have
one?
something in your way.
Yeah, the one. Oh, Casey just moved it. This one. Wiggle it, Casey. Casey, wiggle it. Wait, wiggle it so I know we're talking about the same one.
This one?
You can, wait,
no,
you can just put, you can put like a dot on it. You could put a little, like I can see this one.
Yes,
that's
the
over
one that just got shot with magic. The magic one.
The one
Yeah.
that's wiggling right now. The ones
Yes,
to the left.
the magic one. Okay.
No. I think. Do you mean the one that's got?
There are several.
7. There's 7 of them.
It's
All
this one right
No,
here.
not that one.
It's
The
this
one
one.
that's moving right now. It's moving right now.
All right. Yes. So if you're staring off the ship, there's a wyvern to the left. It's on the outside of the village. That is the closest one to you. What are you trying to do to it?
Maeve is going to taunt it and try to get it to come closer to her.
Okay. And also, if you guys hold tab, each wyvern has a number.
Wyvern 6.
Yep.
I don't see a number on that. Oh, 6. Wyvern 6. Why do I only see 3 of them though?
You
rest of
are
them are down
blocked
farther.
by the statue.
Yep. All right. So wyvern 6. What are you doing to wyvern 6?
I am taunting it and trying to get it to come a certain distance range within me.
How about now?
Okay.
Do you see the other ones now?
I don't know. I have to rotate. Nope.
I think
I see only 3 wyverns,
Okay.
which is fine.
she's tunnel focused. She doesn't need to see the others.
So tell me what I need to do.
I would like it to come within 45 feet of me, preferably closer.
Well,
Please and thank you.
How do you get that to happen? Is there a
Does this one have a loud voice thing? No, I think that's later. Is it later? I think it's later.
I don't know. This is your character.
I
Just
think
try,
I'm thinking of something stupid.
She moons it.
She is
Just try yelling real loud.
No, I know. She's just gonna yell and be like, "Hey, you! You fuck! What color is it?
It's greenish.
Are they
got,
all
like,
greenish?
Yeah, this one is green with yellow wings, and there's another one that's green with orange wings.
You
We're talking
fucker
like a
on that
chartreuse?
green and yellow wyvern! Yeah, you! Gonna
Okay.
kick your ass so hard!
And it starts to fly at you on its turn.
Okay, good. Okay.
Hooting and hollering.
The dragon turns to fly at you on your
Yep.
turn.
All right,
Oh,
so
God.
Rob, it's your
Yeah.
turn. What do you want to do?
I did the thing with Byron. I'm good to call out what I was
Okay.
doing.
So it is their turn. We're gonna start with Wyvern 1. So Wyvern 1 swoops down and tries to grab somebody, and there's a person there that just rolls out of the way. The other wyverns start doing stuff by this. There's one off to the left. It lands on a roof and just starts biting the top of the roof, trying to get inside the house, or the house. There is a wyvern right in the center. It scoots over and lands on this pedestal in the middle of the square, and just lets out a bellow, like it's just a terrible screech. It's like, "Rah!" And then this wyvern number 6 starts to fly directly at the ship. But last but not least is the one that is attached to Byron. It is looking at you. Its eyes are wild as the pain tears through it, and it's going to turn into a dive and dive down at the ground. And now you're going to come with it.
Good luck, Byron. I believe in you.
And that is its turn. And
Don't
now,
die.
Byron, you're up, buddy.
Casey, did you get what I messaged you?
Oh,
Just so you know what the spell is. Okay, I texted you what this, or messaged you what the spell was specifically. Dexterity checks. All of
Cool.
them.
Okay, so I would like to try to pull myself towards this dragon.
Okay. Give
Or
me
wyvern.
Just give me a dexterity save, because it's flying down. You don't really need to be able to pull yourself as much as you need to guide yourself down onto its back.
Okay, so dexterity save.
Or a dexterity check, whatever, doesn't matter. You're gonna have to beat a 15.
Okay, and
Do you have advantage on that?
yeah, double 13.
Oof. All right. So you are falling, you're free falling, and as you do it, you end up actually starting to fall, and you've missed him, and you're right to the side. You haven't fallen past it yet, but it's starting to slow, and you're still going. So do you want to try to do anything else?
Does it look like the wyvern has like taken substantial amount of damage from this?
It looks like it took a little bit. Did we even roll for damage? That's my bad. We need to roll for damage for that.
What does the harpoon thing do damage wise?
We'll say it's 2d8.
I roll a persuasion to make Justin think it's 3d8.
That's 5 damage.
It does not look like it took a lot of damage at all.
Hell
It is it's into its thigh, but it doesn't look like it took a lot of damage. It looks more shocked than anything by the pain.
So how far away from it am I?
We're gonna say 8. Well, I'm gonna roll a d10. Let's see here. It's 8 feet. I was right.
Okay. I think then I'm going to look at the Harrigan on its
Okay.
back, and I'm going to cast Thunder Wave on it.
Ooh, I like it. All right.
So actually, that's going to hit the Wyvern and the Harrigan.
Okay.
It's a con saving throw.
It's a Constitution saving throw. Hold on 1 second. Let me get the other sheet up here. So I'm gonna do the Wyvern first. Constitution. Oh, it's got a pretty good one. Oh fuck. Okay, so I rolled a natural 1 on that one.
Okay.
And for the Harrigan, that's a 21 on the Harrigan.
Okay. So it's 7 damage to. Oop, it just got kicked around. It is 7 damage plus, so 11 damage total because it was cast at the level, and it. So
Okay.
the Harrigan doesn't get affected. The Wyvern, on the other hand, got pushed 10 feet away.
Everybody froze up.
Ooh, interesting.
Wait,
Everybody froze?
So, hold on 1 second. Everybody froze up on my end. I heard 11 damage. That's the last thing that I heard.
Yeah,
Did you
so
throw
it's
say one more
11.
time what you said?
It ends up being 11 damage in total to both of the people.
Everything's freezing on my end.
We can still see you.
Yeah, I say
Mhm.
we're all doing great.
can hear you
It's just
okay.
you.
Good. Yeah, sorry.
What's all right?
Okay, so 11 damage. Pause.
Yeah, so it's 11 damage as he claps out, and this audible thunder wave goes, boom of thunder goes out 300 feet in all directions as he kind of claps his hands magically. And the Harrigan takes half damage, I believe, and the Wyvern takes full damage, but then the Wyvern's pushed 10 feet away from me, whereas the Harrigan technically shouldn't be.
Did you say 300 feet?
The audible the clap is 300 feet. Yeah.
Oh,
It's pushed,
okay, but
pushed 300 feet away. Just
Yeah, no.
figure it out.
No, what I'm saying is do things on the airship need to make a save? Is what I'm asking.
Oh no, it's just
just a sound.
it's a sound of the
Okay.
clap of the thunder wave.
Okay.
But
So
yeah, the Wyvern was pushed, the Harrigan was not.
okay. So the Wyvern is pushed. You said 10 feet.
Yes.
Is the Wyvern pushed out from below the Harrigan?
That was
And
my goal was to
now
get
the
one of them
Harrigan
pushed. I don't know.
must fall to its death.
So you push this thing and you see the Harrigan fly back. You can see that these things are actually, they have crude saddles on them, which if you were in the owlery or the whatever they call for where they have owls at, you would see that these things have they have straps to hold your legs in, so something like that wouldn't happen. Because since you're flying, they might do things like turn upside down. But it was a good thought.
I'm done.
Okay. So it is now Nyx's turn.
Mr. DM, I would like to fly, please.
You would like to fly. Okay.
I would like to fly.
So let's see here.
I'd like to hop on my new owl companion.
Why isn't this popping out? There you go.
Oh my
on-
god. She's
are-
beautiful.
You were on your owl.
So
It is like a
giant sword.
It's like a
Megasaur.
My gosh.
a dark tan with ears that look like horns and white tips, and you can move 60 feet as is your movement,
Perfect.
So
thank
a
you.
double move is 120. It acts as your move, and then you can do your attack as a person, but it doesn't attack for you.
Okay, no, that's totally fair. And it's pretty much as soon as the owl leaves the ship, Nyx feels her magic return to her, or at the very least that the dampening lifting.
Yep. The door opens up and the owl kind of jumps out, and as soon as you clear that threshold, you can feel the power surge back into you.
Okay, perfect. I am going to pretty much immediately fly out, and I guess I probably need to figure out what 60 feet is. We'll just call it there for the time being, and if you need me to change it, we certainly can. But I do believe that puts me within 30-foot range of Byron. And then I'm going to try to zip-zap this Haragon. And we're going to do a little guiding bolt action on this on the Wyvern. I'm trusting that a 21 hits.
Yes, a 21 does hit. Are you going
Okay.
after the one that Byron's attached to, or the one that's charging the ship?
Well, I was gonna go after the one that Byron was attached to.
Okay, that's
Byron, you
perfect.
gonna be okay? You
Yeah.
gonna be good?
I'm
You-
gold.
you okay? You
Please,
square?
please don't hurt mine.
Okay, perfect. All right, I'm gonna hit it for 19 radiant damage.
Okay. So let's see here. 19. All right. So you come flying out. The owl kind of tucks its wings back so that you can fly just a little bit faster. And as you pull up to be able to see the wyvern that Byron is attached to, just a divine light blasts from your hands and hits this thing, and you hear it lay out this just terrifying screech as you see blood tearing from its eyes, and it is now bloodied.
Does
That could be a
the
bit bad.
does the zip zap of the wyvern getting hit have any effect on the rider?
He is freaking the fuck out.
Okay.
So we can retcon this. You can attack the rider or the mount.
No.
Whichever one you want.
I'm attacking the wyvern. It's more just out of curiosity of like, if the wyvern gets hit, is the Haragon, affected in some way? Just good to know.
Well, he's freaking out because he can see that his mount that is up in the air is starting to falter.
Okay. Thank you. That is my turn.
Yep.
Also,
Anything else?
no, my cat is very desperately
Okay.
trying to eat my peace lily, so I'll be
And
back.
because of guiding bolt, the next attack on it has advantage. Just for the record.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Yep. Good to remember because
Before the end of next turn. So a full turn.
Yep. Maeve, it's your turn.
Okay. I am having trouble measuring mid-air, but because it keeps saying like 100 feet, but then it's certain ways, so it's within 45. Thank you. It doesn't have to be that close. Okay. I am going to start with my bonus action. And I
don't
am
like where this is
going
at all.
to use a key point to do Step of the Wind. And as a part of Step of the Wind, I am going to use my Wings Unfurled feature, which says when you use your Step of the Wind, you can unfurl spectral draconic wings that grant you a flying speed equal to your walking speed until the end of your turn. So, from Maeve's back, you see these...
Can I just...
Yes?
What?
I fucking hate monks. I
That
fucking
is a
hate
very
monks.
special monk, Justin. You did that to yourself big time. I've never seen that before.
I didn't.
Jesus.
I let you guys do whatever you want as
This-
far as PCs. I
this
just
is-
fucking hate monks. All right,
This is part of
this is
Fizban's
super
dragons.
cool. I don't want to discount that.
Yeah.
I love
So,
it.
I don't want to.
it's only for the turn. It does not have a lot of longevity when you use this stuff. So basically, you see these wings, these not like actual like material wings, but these spectral wings burst out of Maeve's back that look actually surprisingly like wispy and ethereal, like they're made of storm cloud with like lightning crackling along where like the veins of dragon wings would be. Does this make sense? Is that a good
Yep.
description?
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Yeah, that's awesome.
And she is going to fly to land on top. Thank you for someone for putting me on top of the wyvern. I'm flying on top of the wyvern.
Okay.
And I'm gonna. Oh yeah.
So
There's a Haragon
I
up
would
there.
like to point out that there's
Yeah.
a Haragon on there too.
I know.
Yeah, there's a.
I'm gonna kick the Haragon off.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So that was just
Hell
my
yeah.
bonus action.
And movement.
Bonus.
And yeah. And she's gonna, Maeve speaks Draconic. And I looked it up because I wanted to make sure, and wyverns also speak Draconic. So she is going to just like whisper. I just looked up and it spoke Draconic. I didn't like look at the actual sheet or anything.
She's like Dracarys.
This isn't a regular wyvern.
It's the wyvern that specifically fucks over your fun.
Yeah.
Everything you
So,
want to do will
She's
not
just
work.
in Draconic. She's
No,
gonna
it's-
like, what?
It's immune to bludgeoning.
That's okay because I can change any of my damage into a different type of damage, so it's fine. Come at me, Justin. But she's gonna like whisper to it in Draconic and just be like, just give me a minute and I will just a minute, friend, and I'll get this intruder off your back or something like that. And then she's gonna use her action to fight the
Dracarys.
bad boy. So to
Okay.
fight the herring. Oh, wait, do you want me? Should
No,
we keep going?
I'm waiting for you to punch it or kick it or
Yeah.
headbutt
Sorry.
it or whatever you.
Long turn. So sorry,
shall
but
do
I
this thing.
swear I'm doing things. So for her
No, it's perfect.
action,
Oh no.
Okay, so I can't do flurry blow. So I'm just going to do an action and try and spear it with two hands if possible. Or no, I'm gonna quarterstaff it with two hands.
We have a spear and a
Okay.
quarterstaff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that a problem, Rob?
They're the same weapon, I think. It's just
No, one has range and
They're
one
the same
doesn't.
weapon?
does
I
it?
mean, they're the
Yeah.
same weapon.
Spear
They do
does.
the same damage.
Spear
That would be a
does.
non-natural 20 to hit the Harangon.
Okay, that definitely works.
And it still won't let me do versatile, so I promise I'm telling you what it says on my screen.
Yeah, you're good.
That's 12 damage, because I rolled a max damage for that one. And that's my full turn. Thank you.
Okay. So I would like to give you inspiration for that cool shit you just did. Good job.
Thank you very
Yay.
much.
A very good opener for your character.
Dragon Whisperer.
Casper, you're the only one still on the boat.
You should feel
Okay.
bad about your options.
Sorry. Sorry, sir. I'll get off the boat, sir.
Nobody made you big. They just left you. How's that
Everybody
make
just
you feel?
Spider-Man's off the boat, like, yeah! Jump off the boat! It's just, they're like, oh.
Guys just like, I'll catch up. I'll meet you guys when we land.
Is that your way of saying it's my
Concept.
turn, or?
Yes, it's your turn. Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Sorry, I just mistook that for you insulting me. Didn't realize it was my turn.
No,
pretty
I
common
saw
as
well.
purpose.
Maeve, you're actually the only. So it's funny because you're the only one that sees this probably, and I think I'm probably the only one that really notices what's going on with you. Although maybe other people might, but they're kind of occupied.
It would be really funny if Casper's the only one who sees what just happened. It's like, well,
So you see right before you leave that Casper. I mean, you haven't really seen him in combat, but he's an orc. He doesn't seem very phased by much, but he seems pretty frightened right now. His skin has turned a lighter shade of green. He seems to be not trying to go towards the edge of the boat in general. And Casper just regards this. He's like, oh, this new person's gonna jump off onto the wyvern. That's pretty cool. And then she fucking grows wings and flies at the wyvern. And he's like, what the hell is going on right now? And so yet again, Maeve has left Casper speechless.
monks are so much
Becoming a
cooler
giant
than warlocks,
giant.
you guys. I'm just
Is
saying.
there Justin, is there some fucking asshole on this crossbow over here? I guess it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna use the crossbow.
That was the one that
Sorry, I
Byron
pointed.
shot
I
himself
pointed.
on.
I don't know why I thought you would know which way I'm pointing. To my left.
So if it's the one on your left,
Yeah.
there is a guy. He's very nervous. It's like a tiefling, and he's like bumbling. He's like, oh god, I don't know. Oh, I don't want this to be the day that I die. And he's like, he can't load the bolt. And if you'd like, you could easily push him out of the way to do whatever you want.
No.
Awesome, overboard.
Just kill him.
Yeah,
All right,
just
see ya.
push him. You're just like, get out of the way, and you shove him out of the way, and he just like topples over.
I'm
blade
going
badge.
to take a book out of Nyx's book and use Guiding Bolt on level 2. So one upping it a little bit on the Wyvern.
And
Not the Wyvern.
Okay.
Sorry, that would be a complete dick move on the Haragon. That's
On the
Wyvern.
Aragon that.
Yes.
Has to be like my.
In front, yeah, for Maeve.
Okay.
But can
he's
you,
kind of
though?
like he has. Oh yeah, that's right.
I think that's why everyone was like, get the fuck off the ship. I want my spells back.
Yeah. Huh. Oh, that kind of sucks. Okay.
Take the owl, Casper. Join me.
Fuck no.
Join me on this
Fuck
owl
no.
quest, Casper.
Fuck no. I'm going to then. I'm just gonna javelin this fucking wyvern. It's close enough, right? How far is the javelin?
Yeah,
I
sure.
have not used a javelin in a long time.
Yeah.
Casper will, against
good.
all instincts, go up towards the railing and just go running, throw javelin right at the Haragon's face.
Okay.
Yeah, go for the hair.
I want you to roll a 1 so bad and hit Maeve. Like,
Oh.
in the worst way, I hope you roll a 1.
Well, that's acceptable. I don't even have that set up as a fucking weapon. Jesus, I'm so sorry, guys. I haven't used the javelin in a very long time. Javelin. Hiya! 18 to hit. So he just goes and 300s
Yep, that's
the
gonna hit.
Haragon right in the stupid rabbit chest for 9 damage. Almost max damage.
Okay, so
Oh.
in slow motion, this javelin leaves your hand. What's up? What happened? What happened?
Can I smite? No, melee. Okay, never mind. Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, so in slow motion, this javelin just, the camera zooms in. You can see the javelin spinning like a football as it leaves your hand. Then the camera speeds up, and it just like goes through this this Haragon's shoulder, doing 9 damage. You said?
Yep.
Stabbing Maeve in the chest.
Yeah, it goes through the
Bro,
Haragon.
and if you tried, listen, I got a
It's funny
reaction
we're
for
sorry,
that.
Yeah,
goes
I know.
right-
You
I
hit
know.
Maeve, I got a reaction.
That'd be hilarious, actually.
So, all right. Anything else?
No, I do think that would be hilarious if I rolled a 1, hit Maeve, and then Maeve took my javelin and threw it back at me to hit me with my natural 1. That'd be amazing. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Yep, I'm done.
So in the square, there are the 4 wyverns. They're just creating havoc. There's the one on the roof. It is now got its head into the roof. It's trying to get something in there. There is a wyvern that's sitting on the center pillar. It seems like this one might actually be the leader. And then there's 2 other that are swooping down and trying to eat people. But the 2 wyverns that actually matter are the one that is now being ridden by Maeve, and the one that Byron is attached to. The one that is being ridden by Maeve, it's going to try to turn upside down and swoop towards the water. So I'm going
Sorry,
to need a
it likes
dexterity.
being ridden? Are you kidding me?
It's going to try to swoop down and flip upside down to drop you off of its back. Maeve, I need a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, I would like to comb through my thing for a second and make sure, because I feel like
Okay.
there's something that I can use.
So while you're doing that, we cut
Yep.
over to Byron. Byron, this wyvern is still flying down. It actually gets the whole way down to right by the water. Oops, that's actually in the water. Down to the water and starts to swoop very cinematically right across the top of the water. You can actually see its belly just just splashing against the waves as it comes up over top of the dock. It is trying to get away from you. So I'm not sure what you're going to do there. But, Maeve, do you have an idea what's going on with you?
There was nothing. You said Dex saving throw, right?
Yep.
There was not something I could do, but that's okay because I rolled a natural 20, so it's a 26.
Okay, so in typical fucking monk fashion, it pisses me off, and this wyvern spins upside down and then banks and just pulls both of its wings in so that it can drop as fast as it can. But as that happens, you actually you go to grab onto its neck, and you actually grab onto the Haragon as it dips down into this turn.
Around both of its ears, just
yeah, it lets out some kind of rabbit shriek, which I don't know what rabbit screaming sounded like, which I think is probably a good thing. But that's
I do think that's a thing. That feels like it must be a thing.
Ah!
Yeah, that's exactly. It sounds like a screaming goat.
You nailed it.
Yep. So, Byron, it is now your turn again. You are, let's say, 25 feet in the air.
Okay.
And the wyvern is, I think you were 30 feet is how much rope you said you had. It is 30 feet away, but it is very close to the water.
Also, because of the guiding bolt that I cast last round, next attack roll against it gets advantage against it.
So, this is what Byron is going to do. As I am getting pulled in towards the dock, seeing that he's going to probably get drug into the ground, Byron is going to pull the slip knot on the rope to fall towards the water.
Okay.
And fire the Highbosk revolver 3-shot into the wyvern.
I hate it and love it at the same time.
That's awesome.
So go ahead and give me your Highbosk gun.
Natural 20 or 27.
Okay.
Hey.
All right.
Hey. Wait.
So you pull this rope, and as you do, you start to fall, and once again, going back into slow motion, you see Byron pull out the Highbosk revolver and just unload into this wyvern. And as it hits the back of the wyvern, you see the wings go slack, and the wyvern just bites it, going end over end, its tail flipping over. You actually see parts of the Haragon flying off as it's been crushed by this creature. That was pretty awesome. I don't know if you have inspiration, but if you don't, you get to have it now.
As Byron is about to splash into water, you just hear 2 for 1.
All right. So you actually probably would splash into the water. Let's see, that was 30. I said 30 feet, I think.
25 feet above the water, 30 feet from the wyvern.
All right, I'm just gonna say you take D6 worth of damage hitting the water instead of taking, because you'd probably be able to stop some of it. It's 2
Are you
damage
no
as you
longer
hit the water.
connected to the wyvern?
I pulled the slip rope as I
He
fired.
He pulled the rope.
Okay.
What was it damage wise?
2 damage.
Okay.
Water damage.
Yep.
Byron
So,
has the perk for flashiest kill this combat, so let's see if we can beat that.
I've got
All
high
right.
hopes on Maeve.
Yeah, Maeve is a strong contender.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank
fucking
you so
pumped.
much.
Do I have any ability to move at all? Because if I do still, I will crawl out. If not,
I'll say you could use half your movement. I mean, gravity is fast as fuck, so let's say you get half your movement, which gets you to the dock.
Best as fuck, boy.
Then next turn, half your movement to kind of get out of the water, and you're whatever you want on
Cool.
land.
sounds good.
Okay. Next up is going to be Nyx, I believe. Yes, Nyx. There's so many people on this encounter.
There's a lot of us. All right. Byron, you good?
Mm-hmm.
You good? Can the owls only carry one person at a time?
Yep.
Okay.
This guy flew over. Sorry, didn't move him. He flew over towards you.
Even if the second person is cute little Harrington.
Well, I'm less worried about Harrington. I'm more like I think my cat knows when it's my turn because every time my turn has come around, she's been like, "Hell yeah, time to eat that plant." And then as soon as we're done, she'll walk over here for cuddles. But like, all right, okay. I'm gonna, boy. I'm worried about Byron. I'm sorry, even if you're not worried, I'm worried. I'm gonna use my entire
About
movement.
Byron?
Yeah, he's just.
I'm in the water.
Byron just fucking murdered the wyvern by himself.
I know, and then he got dropped into the water.
It would make sense that she would see you hit the water and have concern.
I would go swoop down and be like, "Are you okay? Are you alive? Are you injured?"
A single hand pops up and
Yeah.
pushes the thumb.
It looks like Terminator. Just
Could I help lift? Here's my thought. Can I grab him and just deposit him onto the dock?
Give me a dexterity check with advantage.
Okay.
To just swoop down, grab him, and drop him onto the dock.
Yeah.
So you come in and you can't really judge as well as you can because of the water, the waves coming in kind of make him go up and down, and you come in to grab him on an up just as he's going into a down, and you just miss right over top of him.
Just go whoop.
Yeah.
That's a good try.
Shit. Sorry.
His thumbs up turns, his hand turns, and now he's giving you the middle finger.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, and I think that's my entire turn.
Okay, go save your cat. Maeve.
Okay. I'm on the wyvern.
You have the Haragon. You are holding onto the Haragon as it is diving.
I'm ignoring the fact that the wyvern is still diving right now. Right.
Yep. He's upside down.
Well, I'm going to I'm gonna whisper yell at the wyvern, and she's like, "Friend, I'm a friend." And then I just don't want to use that right now, so I am going to grab out my quarterstaff again.
Okay. And as you're getting that ready, you say, "I'm your friend," and it says, "I will rep your body limb from limb," in Draconic.
Fine, I'll kill the Haragon and I'll kill the freaking wyvern. Whatever.
That's a friendly greeting. And
Does it have? I have a couple questions first.
Okay, I have
Number
a couple
one.
answers.
Under its saddle, does it look like it has any blisters or worn spots or injuries from wearing a saddle?
You can't tell because you're on the top of it.
On top of it on the saddle.
just run underneath it.
But there's listen.
I'm sure that's a monk trick.
When
I know.
horses are wearing saddles, you don't have to be underneath it because you can see the girth also is on the side of it as well. And I assume since wyverns have such broad backs that you'd be. I could argue this all day.
So I don't feel like arguing with that. So
Thank
you
you.
can see that there is not only wear from the saddle, but there's also, it looks like it's been-
Injuries.
it looks
Okay.
like it's treated very, very poorly.
Okay. And the Haragon, it's strapped into the saddle.
Yep. So the way that the saddles work is it's kind of like a horse saddle, but it has more to hold on to in the front. It's got a place to put your hands into so that you could hold onto a bar in front of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then also where the legs are at, it has straps that you can buckle on just like you would your armor so that you
And
don't fall out.
Is
if it
this
does-
Haragon buckled on?
Yes, it's upside down. So yes.
Assuming my spear has a pointy end, I would actually like to try and cut the saddle off of this wyvern.
I don't like new confident Emily.
I love this. Best thing
She
that's
would
happened in this
position
game.
herself. Presumably, she'd be facing the Haragon, so she'd be position herself so that she's facing it, but not on the saddle, and then reach down and try to cut it off and tilt him off the side.
Okay. Go ahead and how do we want to do this? Because you're gonna have to give me a dexterity checks first, because you're holding on to the Haragon, or you're holding on to the Haragon because you're upside down right now. So
Good.
give me a dexterity.
Okay. A dexterity saving throw?
Yep.
Or just the
A dexterity
saving throw? That's a 24 for the saving throw.
Okay. Go ahead. Give me
So what am I doing? Just a dex roll?
I
An
just
attack.
Give me an attack
my
with you-
favorite sound is the DM's just utter defeat and just fine, fuck it, whatever. Just do whatever you want to do. Just
Wait, so am I doing an attack or just a dex roll since I'm just cutting the thing off?
The dex is you holding on, and the
Okay.
attack is you trying to cut off his
You're gonna have to tell me what pretend weapon to do for the attack then, because
something with a
did I just do
blade.
the spear one since I'm using the spear?
Yeah, that's just use a spear.
That's a 14.
Okay. And what's the damage?
I gotta look at this. Stupid 10.
Okay. So you cut off one of the leg things.
I was trying to cut like the strap holding the
Hold
saddle on. Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
I literally want to just cut the strap and then just tilt the saddle off of the thing so that eliminates the Harangon from being an issue.
Okay. So you cut the strap. You're holding onto the Haragon. You are
I'm not holding on to the wyvern?
No.
From the very beginning, I said you're holding onto the Haragon. You are both now in free fall.
That's fine. I have where is it?
Slow fall.
I have
Slow fall.
Yeah, I negate all damage.
I have slow fall.
Well, you are under like 100 feet. You're level 6. All right. So what does that do? Just like featherfall?
You can use your reaction when you fall to reduce any falling damage to you take by 30.
So when she hit the ground, she would use that.
If I get any damage from falling,
Yeah.
it reduced by 30.
It's just
So
like a
the
cool
Har-
combat
It
roll.
would
It's not
negate
like-
all of
Yeah,
it,
no,
basically.
slowing fall.
Yeah, no, that's fantastic. I enjoy it. But you are now in the water.
Okay.
Do you have armor on?
No, I'm a monk.
Okay, I figured. All right. Can you do
Thank
anything else?
you. I have a billion bonus actions, so give me 1 sec. I haven't used any movement, right? So can I just swim to shore just towards a dock?
You can swim towards it, but you won't make it the whole way to the dock.
Yeah, that's okay.
Is the Haragon still alive?
Wait, but I'm 45 feet, and this is 45 feet.
But we're gonna say that you fell, you hit the water, you went down into the water,
Okay.
and now you have to Pythagorean.
You
hold
can
it.
move me wherever you want to move me, but I'm swimming towards that dock if that's okay. Thank
There
you.
you go. Yep, right there. All right. So, you look over there, and as you're swimming away, there is a Haragon that you see floating, like reaching up, but they're still in their saddle.
Oh,
Bye.
oh no! Must
I don't care.
suck to suck.
This is where I was confused because I said that they're strapped in. I thought they were cut. She was trying to cut off where the legs were at. His legs are stuck in that saddle.
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't have to. I just had to make a cut, and he's dead. Bye.
Yep. Anything else there, Maeve?
No, that's it. That's why I was asking so many saddle details.
All right. Well, that was a good turn, Casper. You are now up.
Well, that ruined most of my turn because now I don't have a target.
I'm so
Okay.
sorry.
No,
You can hit the
I
button now. I'm not on it.
Okay, Justin, is this boat ship fucking moving?
It's starting to descend. Yes. If
How?
you go to look, okay, so
Fly the
if you
ship.
go- if you go
Fly into the ground.
one more
Just-
round, right? You would know that in the center of the ship there is the ropes, or not the ropes, the ladders that you initially got onto, that would be close enough to the ground that you could probably jump off of.
Oh,
So if you would
okay.
want to, you start that now. That's your call.
Can I? Okay, so just to put in perspective, I would rather jump off the ship as it stands onto the
Okay.
ground instead of
Into the water?
risking the water. Yeah. Is it? Oh, is the front of the ship over the land?
Not quite.
Yet, what does that
I'll
mean?
say,
Not quite.
well, how about this? I'll say that if you jump forward, your momentum would carry you onto the dock. But right now, you are. Hold on. I have to do some measuring.
I like how every single one of us is gonna jump off this fucking ship, except for Nyx, who has flown off the ship. The credit to her.
Oh, come on.
And I guess Byron, who was carried off the ship. Like
I'm not giving the owl back.
So I can't tell. It looks like it's 300 feet. So we're going to take 100 feet off of that. So it'll be 200 feet down to the ground.
Okay. What does that mean damage-wise?
Well, it's what? Every 10 feet is 1d6.
So, oh, Jesus Christ.
Good luck.
Every 10 feet is 1d, so 10d6?
Uh,
Oh my god.
20d6. You're 200 feet right now.
I thought you said it was 100 feet.
I said we took away
What did you
100
say?
feet. It's,
From-
it's 288 feet right now. Did I say?
Okay. I am badass. I can't. Suicide is badass. Okay.
Wait,
I
hold
can't
on.
make.
No, I'm wrong. From the base down is 180 feet, so it would actually be 80 feet. I apologize about that. So it'd be 8 d6.
And Twitch mods, that was a Always Sunny in Philadelphia reference. I do not endorse suicide. However, my actions might deceive that by. So it is. So what would it be then? 88 feet? If we're taking 100 off?
80 feet, yes.
Okay. So that's 8d6.
Yep.
Oh, that's nothing. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Hold on.
Fuck it.
I need more d6.
My entire health pool is worth a round of action, right? Don't answer that.
I wish you luck.
Thank you.
Make good choices.
Already not doing that. Okay.
So you jumped, right?
Oh yeah. Casper he goes and starts charging off and just leaps off that tiefling on the fucking crossbow. It's like, oh, that guy just fucking killed himself.
You hit this
Man!
this dock in peak superhero pose, but at the same time you take
And you go right through the dock.
Yeah, honestly.
I would be so fucking mad.
32 damage.
That's fucking nothing.
Oh,
Oh my
hey,
God.
okay.
And so
That's
I win.
good.
I beat everybody to the dock.
Byron's already at the dock.
But I'm farther. I'm farther ahead.
And I've killed a Wyvern and a Harrigan.
Well, you can't get everything you want, you know?
Get on my level, bro.
True. Okay, so where am I here? Can I actually? Ooh, nope. That's not where I want to be. Where can you move me? I'll give it.
Oh yeah,
to
here.
your
Let me.
judgment.
I'm just gonna put a new character of yours on the board.
He's right here.
Oh,
I will take the extra help. But I am
Alright,
very. I mean,
you
the
see-
world can't stand. Yes.
see the light?
Yes. Yeah.
Alright.
So okay, if that's canon, that's good.
yep. that's
I
great.
will use my lay on hands then. I assume that's going to use all my movement.
Yep. That's gonna use
To
everything
give
you got.
myself 30 HP. Fuck it. Spoiling myself. And that's my action. And then my bonus action, I am going to cast Shield of Faith on myself to get myself to AC, and that's my turn.
Okay. I also am gonna give you inspiration for just rolling
Thank
the
you.
dice. That was
Yeah.
pretty dope.
Fucking
All right.
Justin's so
So-
generous tonight.
Yep. You guys are being dicks to me, and this is how I treat you. No, you guys are being awesome. I love all the cool
What a
shit
nice
you're doing.
guy.
All right.
And we love you,
So-
Justin. Thank you.
So, this wyvern, we're gonna call him Wyvern number 1. He is at the back of the square. He's going to turn down and swoop in to grab somebody else. You see him grab a guard and head back up into the sky. There is another wyvern in the square. He's going to fly down and try to grab someone,
Jesus.
and he's going to miss. It was a little kid. They kind of dove out of the way. They just did like a somersault forward. The
Justin,
Flips off the dragon.
would you say that it was a minor?
give me back
Oh
your
my
inspiration.
god.
Guys, let it be written. She's just lost her inspiration.
Good callback.
Oh,
I appreciate
I
the
thought
callback.
that was
That's
great.
good.
I wasn't
No,
even
that's
here
good.
last week, and I made that
That was good.
callback. Come on.
All right. So, the wyvern that is now that's been sitting on the it's not a fountain, but it's like a monument in the center. It stands up and just bellows, almost as if issuing a challenge to all of you.
Is that the super big looking wyvern? Is it like a boss wyvern?
It looks like it's the leader. It's a little bit bigger than the others. It has so they were green with like yellow or orange. This one is green with like blue, and it almost has like feathers coming off the front of its chest. It looks very historically accurate dinosaur. So wyvern number 3, the one that is over top of Nyx, is going to dive down and try to attack her.
Nyx, watch out!
So it's not the wyvern that's actually attacking. It is the Haragon on the back. So it swoops down, and you see a big piece of sharp metal coming down at you. And that is a 17 to hit.
Says,
Misses?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to put my damage dice down and feel bad. So
Wow.
it comes down and tries to attack you, and you get out of the way like a boss. And this
Owl
one
and
that...
I are so in sync. It didn't even.
We
I was
are
just like, maybe go
so
that way.
one.
We're just really connected.
This owl's a
This owl and
Sagittarius.
I.
I'm a Sagittarius.
Nyx has
So-
got big Virgo energy, so I don't know where you're coming out with this Sagittarius nonsense.
Sorry, I was giving
So-
you credit.
I'm gonna make up star signs for all of our characters. Tune in next week for me to make up bullshit about everyone else's character choices.
Clearly,
So-
Byron is the Sagittarius because he's half man, half horse.
Oh.
Hey.
Got him.
Just 'cause your feet smell doesn't mean that you're part horse. So the wyvern that you just cut free, Maeve, it is going to come out of its barrel roll and try to attack you. It no longer has a rider, so it is going to try to bite and use its stinger on you. So for the bite, there's no way a 9's gonna hit you. It's gonna a different die,
Just took
And-
off its uncomfortable sound.
and you hear it as it gets close. It's like, I've come to rip you from bone, from limb, and all that stuff. I'm a dragon. I don't speak very well.
And Draconic Maeve just goes, oh, blah, blah, blah. This is what I get for helping you.
Yep. And then you are also, I'm guessing the 15 doesn't hit you.
Nope.
And the waves are messing with it as it's hovering over top of you. It takes a bite and its tail darts down, just missing to the right of you as it splashes down into the water.
See, now
and
why can't you just be nice? I was just trying to help you.
I must kill you, Ra. And Byron, it's your turn.
Dragon bot, must kill.
Yes.
Rawr.
Beep boop bop. It takes its wings and it does the robot dance.
How many wyverns are still alive?
There are, you killed one.
One.
And there's
Yeah.
six.
There's
six
most of them are
Yes.
still alive.
I can't
Ra-
see them all, so that's why I'm asking.
Yes.
By my math, that leaves 6.
Okay, I can only
Byron,
see 5.
Byron climbs out of the water. And as this thing is perched on top of the center statue and bellowing out into the
Mhm.
air, Byron kind of holds up his fingers and you watch as a little red bead just goes bing, and he just sends the bead 150 feet directly into the wire and fireball.
Okay. And how big of a blast? That's what, 20 feet?
It's
radius?
a 20-foot radius. Yep.
All right. So it only hits this guy.
Yep.
Nice. Okay. And do I get a dexterity saving throw,
Yeah.
right? Ooh, that's not going to help me at all. I rolled a 5.
Shaboom. 25 points of damage, as if there's a Haragon on his back, he also will need to save as he's strapped into the saddle.
And fur is flammable.
Yeah.
May I remind you?
It's not like feathers, but
All right. So the
Oh, fair enough.
Paragon rolled a 13. I don't think that's going to save either.
it's not. Both of them take 25 points of damage as a fireball just explodes on them, as Byron's standing there and he's just like, get fucked. And he'll turn and look at Casper and just be like, yeah, that was a good jump. Go get him.
Thanks for softening him up. And he looks like he's about to just fucking Iron Man sprint towards this dragon in the center.
So this
Yeah,
fireball
bardic inspiration.
shoots out across the courtyard, and as it strikes into this dragon, you see it push back from the blast, but the statue that it is staying on just explodes everywhere. Just rocks landing everywhere, people getting hit. Nobody dies, fortunately, but you crossed all kinds of chaos, but it was pretty damn cool.
But
So
Byron
cool.
kind of looking at his hand and he's like, cool, because he's never cast that ability before.
Nyx, it's
I'm
your
addicted.
turn.
Yeah.
I have to do it all the time now.
More power.
Nyx, I don't know if you can see it, but there is a wyvern. You said you can only see 5 of them. There's a wyvern behind you. It's the one that came down to attack you.
Yeah, I can see this one. Oop,
Mhm.
nope, not there. Okay, wait, let me take it again.
There are
Yeah.
three,
I can see this guy, and then
Okay.
I'm guessing there's probably one more in
There's one-
this area that I can't
There's-
see.
Can you see the one that was over by Maeve? It's over to your left behind the boat.
Yeah. I can see
Okay.
that one. Oh, you know what? I can see it on the stream view. Yeah, it's
Okay.
over. The one that
Oh,
I
I can
can't
see 'em
is
all
the one
now.
that's over like here in this
I
Oh,
moved
is
him
there one here?
over
area.
5 feet to the right. Can you see him now?
No. Okay, now I can see him.
there we
Hi.
go.
Hi,
I moved
friend.
him for
Is-
flavor.
Okay. Well, I'm close enough to this guy. I'm gonna use healing word on Byron, because Byron, I think you took some damage when you hit the ground, correct?
Don't waste your spell on
When you
me.
hit the water.
I
Are
took
you-
2 points of
Okay.
damage.
Okay, cool. In which case, I am
I took
instead
30-some.
going. I don't think you're. I don't actually
You're
know if you're
fine.
in range or not. You fucking might be.
He,
Oh
I
shit!
used all
Wait,
my
you are
healing.
in range.
I used
you are
all
in
my
range.
healing wounds on me.
yeah, he's
whatever, so.
down 2,
I'm
I
good.
believe, also.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna use Path to the Grave on the wyvern that is closest to me.
Okay, the one
And
right
just
above you. To try to
The
attack
one's
you.
right above me. Yeah.
Okay.
And just pointing at it ominously and just saying, "Your time is coming." And then, because I've got a spare bonus action to use, I think I'm gonna use a little. I'm gonna have a little spirit shroud moment,
Okay.
which is not a spell that I have used before.
Ooh.
But Spirit Shroud allows me to call forth spirits of the dead, which flit around you for the spell's duration. They are intangible and invulnerable, and then any attack I make deals an extra damage within 10 feet of me, which realistically is not going to happen, but hopefully it means that nobody's going to try to get onto me or my fucking owl.
Okay.
So I've just got a couple little, just little ooky spooky ghosts flitting around, hanging around.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. That's my turn.
Okay. So after Nyx, we go to Maeve.
Okay. Maeve is like the wyvern is like the wyvern is like floating above me, right?
Yeah,
Basically.
so you are in the water, and hovering above you, we'll say it's 5 feet up, is the wyvern, and it just snapped at you and then slammed its tail into the water, trying to get you with its tail, which you notice has a big spiked barb on the end.
Great. So Maeve is going to swim and climb up onto the dock.
Okay.
Eh, eh.
Here, hold on. Stop.
Here, we can help.
Thank you. Guys, I'm so
Control.
great at Tailspire.
There you go.
Okay,
There you go.
she's on the dock. She's gonna turn to the wyvern and say, listen, I really didn't want to have to do this. And she is going to use Breath of the Dragon on it.
Hey, boy.
I like how she's more of a dragon than the wyvern is.
Really?
Okay, so when you take the attack action on your turn, you can replace one of your attacks with an exhalation of draconic energy in either a 20-foot cone or a 30-foot line that is 5 feet wide. I'm gonna go with the line because it's easier for us to calculate. So it's a
Okay, I think-
30-foot line that's 5 feet wide.
Sure.
Does that make sense? And yeah, and the damage type, in case you couldn't tell by her wings, is going to be lightning. So each creature must make a Dex saving throw
Okay.
with a DC of 14.
Saving throw. Whoops. Yep, that's this guy. Ha! I rolled good for once. 18.
Ah, fuck off.
Did you say that in Draconic?
No.
Okay.
Well then, for my bonus action,
What?
Can I-
your bonus? Oh, that's
dare I land on him again? They don't have like mouth harnessy things on, right?
no. But
Rattles?
they do have
Yeah.
spines on their back that you could kind of, or like the feathers that they're there. You could kind of hold them like riding a horse bareback.
Would I be able to try and like manhandle into steering it with that?
I would allow you to do an animal handling.
Great. So then Maeve is going to use another key point, and you see her wings erupt again for Step of the Wind.
Okay.
And she is going to just basically get on top of this guy and grab on, ready to drive.
Okay, give me an animal handling.
22.
Ooh,
Okay.
all right.
So you grab this thing, and just mechanically, so you understand, on
Uh-huh.
its turn, it's going to
Yeah.
have a chance to try to break this.
Okay.
And then, if it doesn't, you can fly this thing. If it does, then it's going to try to shake you off.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're
That's it.
welcome. And Casper?
All right, Casper is going to use his fucking channel divinity to Hulk out. So he's psyched up still from his jump off the super high up
Beefy
airship.
Casper.
So he's standing there. He's focused. He has his inspiration from Byron going on. He's just laser focused straight through the center of the chaotic square towards this dragon that's in the center. And his pupils narrow, and he gets super buff and beefy, even more than normal. And he will begin to just silently charge at this dragon in the center. I assume I'm not going to get there in one turn,
I doubt it. That's
But,
pretty far.
but we can try, baby. I can go 30 feet, and I'm going to dash, obviously. So
60.
out there.
So Casper silently starts running towards the center of the square. The wyvern you see staring him down, and as he takes his first step, the screen goes to black and it says, "See you next week."
In
Because
You're
2
already at 11.
weeks.
2 weeks, yeah. See you in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Oh snap!
I know. It is. I don't know about you guys. I had a lot of fun with this, even though you guys ruin all my plans every single time. I wouldn't have it any other way. It's always such a pleasure to figure out what you're gonna do to ruin my plans.
You do have like 6 more wyverns to fuck us over with.
I do.
Don't worry.
Forget more cowbell, more wyverns.
So, like I said earlier, we're gonna be back in 2 weeks. So that means that we will be playing live again on December 28th. We will have our podcast releasing next Monday. So if you do listen to this on our podcast, happy holidays, happy Christmas week. I hope you guys are having a great time. Just to throw it out there, if you could please like and subscribe. That is how people can see our podcast, and it helps us greatly. If you are watching this on YouTube, please give us a thumbs up and throw a comment into that section. And if you're here at Twitch, you guys are fantastic. We love you. And we can't wait to see you in 2 weeks. But first, we need some inspiration, Casey.
Mike 5.
Oh, shit. Hey.
All right, so we're going to throw some inspiration that way to the best artist that I know. So we'll see you in 2 weeks, and I hope you all have a very happy holidays, Merry Christmas, whatever it is you celebrate. I hope it's super awesome. Thanks
for coming to hang out, guys. Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Yep. Bye, guys. We love you.
Bye.